10 cruel things narcissists will do when they're destroyed by an empath. Narcissists are notorious for their insatiable need for attention. This attention-seeking behavior often stems from a history of abuse, neglect, or inadequate parenting. Consequently, they become fixated on others' actions and emotions, seeking validation and recognition. Empaths, with their responsiveness, selflessness, kindness, and compassion, become prime targets for narcissists. However, when empaths reach their breaking point from narcissistic abuse, they often choose to ignore the narcissists. Here are 10 tactics narcissists employ when they are ignored by empaths. 1. The dramatic apologies technique. Narcissists possess impressive acting skills, effortlessly feigning emotions and shedding crocodile tears. When empaths begin to ignore them due to the unbearable abuse, narcissists resort to dramatic apologies. They fully understand that empaths are highly sensitive individuals prone to absorbing the emotions of others. Exploiting this vulnerability, narcissists seek an emotional response, specifically sympathy and empathy. They make empaths believe in their remorse for their actions. 2. Showering empaths with gifts. Narcissists closely study empaths, becoming well-versed in their desires and needs. Armed with this knowledge, they lavish empaths with gifts or favorite foods. These offerings serve as bait to recapture the attention of empaths. It is one of the many love-bombing strategies employed to gain empaths' trust, sympathy, and attention. Some narcissists may even attempt to overwhelm empaths with extravagant presents, such as a brand new car, in the hopes of ensuring they cannot refuse. Narcissists mistakenly believe that they can buy the empath's attention, affection, and care. However, what they fail to realize is that genuine attention and love cannot be bought. Only when given freely do empaths share their undivided attention and authentic love. 3. False promises of change. Narcissists, experts in deception, have no qualms about making false promises to change for the better as a means to regain the attention of empaths. Empaths, with their empathetic nature that clouds their judgment, are vulnerable to believing these lies. Some empaths even have a mission to transform narcissists, making them particularly susceptible to falling for these deceitful assurances. However, the narcissist's commitment to change is short-lived. Once they succeed in drawing empaths back into their manipulative grasp, they revert to their original mission of devaluing and discarding, perpetuating an exhausting cycle of abuse and love-bombing. 4. Stalking the empath. Should love-bombing strategies fail to capture the attention of empaths, narcissists resort to stalking. They closely monitor the movements of empaths, following them wherever they go. Narcissists cannot bear rejection, and being ignored by empaths wounds their fragile egos. Empaths may believe that ignoring the narcissist is the best escape. However, this unresponsiveness only fuels the narcissist's desperation. They relish the challenge before eventually discarding their victims. 5. Contacting the empath's inner circle. When narcissists realize that direct communication with empaths is unlikely, they attempt to reach out to the empath's family members and friends. By involving others in their manipulative schemes, narcissists seek to establish a communication bridge to connect with empaths. This desperate tactic showcases the lengths narcissists will go when ignored by empaths. They attempt to manipulate the empath's loved ones into believing they hold genuine intentions towards the empath. 6. Recruiting flying monkeys. If the empath's family and friends refuse to entertain the narcissist's lies and dismiss their calls or messages, narcissists turn to Plan B, recruiting flying monkeys. Flying monkeys are individuals harboring anger, hatred, or insecurities towards empaths. Narcissists manipulate and command these recruits to spy on the empath, monitoring their activities and whereabouts in a bid to maintain control over their lives despite being ignored. 7. Enforcing the silent treatment. When all other attempts to regain the empath's attention have proven futile, narcissists may resort to the silent treatment technique. During this period, narcissists cease all contact, including on social media, and no longer engage in stalking or monitoring the empath. Some narcissists may disengage and seek alternative sources of narcissistic supply. However, empaths should remain cautious, as some narcissists may reappear to disrupt their lives once again. 8. Sending threats via various channels. Ignoring a narcissist often leads to a barrage of constant texts, calls, or emails. Narcissists intensify their attention-seeking behaviors and resort to sending threats, aiming to provoke an emotional response, particularly fear. These threats may encompass physical or psychological harm directed towards empaths or their loved ones, unless specific demands are met. Some narcissists may even threaten self-harm or suicide as a manipulative tactic to gauge the empath's reaction. However, it is important to note that genuine individuals contemplating self-harm typically keep their intentions private, while narcissists employ this tactic solely for manipulation purposes. 9. Resorting to physical attacks. If narcissists fail to comprehend the reasons behind being ignored by empaths, they may resort to physical violence, particularly if their initial attempts at communication are met with silence. Narcissists possess unstable emotions and volatile tempers, rendering them susceptible to physical attacks when enraged. 10. Unleashing smear campaigns. Once narcissists have amassed their army of flying monkeys, they embark on vicious smear campaigns against empaths. Exploiting the support of their recruited allies, narcissists spread damaging rumors, painting empaths as the ones at fault, while positioning themselves as innocent victims of abuse. Narcissists thrive when their victims beg and capitulate, gratifying their inflated sense of grandeur. The tactics employed by narcissists in their relentless pursuit of attention from empaths are wide-ranging, following a pattern that escalates in intensity. Starting with non-violent methods like love bombing, they progress to threats and even violence if initial efforts fail to yield desired results. Eventually, narcissists may disengage if they perceive their efforts as wasted on unresponsive victims, seeking alternative sources of narcissistic supply. If you have chosen to liberate yourself from the clutches of narcissists by ignoring them, it is crucial to take precautionary measures to safeguard yourself and your loved ones. Prioritize your personal safety and mental well-being at all times.